Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Brian if you happen to be new around here, but if you're a returning subscriber, you are awesome and thank you for being here. And that's what you get for subscribing, by the way. Free compliments and extra greetings at the start of these videos. Now, this video should be short and sweet. This is actually a kind of a early FAQ for the Fresh Start servers. The devs have been answering questions over on the forums, and so I wanted to get you guys this information because it's information that I think you should know. As this gets compiled and as this gets updated, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date here as well. First and foremost, that's basically what this thread is. I'll include a link in the description if you guys want to go just read for it yourself or go have a go at it and making sure you're asking your questions. But without further ado, let's dive into the questions they've answered, and I'd love to know your thoughts on any and all of this. If you guys missed the date, it is November 2nd. That's when the Fresh Start servers will be rolling out to the rest of everybody. That's how that's going to play out. And as we get more and more details, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date on all the news here on the channel. Now, Sky Knight says, thanks for heeding the kind feedback. We want to know how long the servers will be locked from transfers, and is there a third character creation slot in the making? And Kay says, this is still being decided, but it will be anywhere from at least 6 months to possibly forever. The same goes for mergers. And so then Stereo Panda here, or Steroid Panda, will there be a Fresh Start server for OCE? NK says all regions will actually have at least one Fresh Start server. Specifics will be announced closer to November 2nd, so folks can plan, but to be sure that there's at least one in each region along with a third character slot so everyone can join without having to choose which legacy character to delete. So this confirms third character slot from the previous question, and this also confirms that each region will have at least one Fresh Start server. Then we have Shilvera Moonrunner says, if the Fresh Start server pop drops, does that mean it will just be merged into a legacy server, or will it be merged into another Fresh Start server? And Kay says, no, the plan is for these to either never merge, I'm going to highlight that one there, or to only merge with a fresh start if we have to. This may change based off of future info, but this is what they're currently planning. And that's interesting to think. I'd love to know your thoughts on that, especially if they're talking about 6 months at a minimum before they decide to open it up for other, transfers and more. I was originally kind of talking like, is it going to be like 6 weeks or 12 weeks? But 6 months is kind of a protected class, and it's going to be interesting to see how the population goes. It's going to be interesting to see if they do have to merge. This is all going to be interesting data points, at least from my perspective as a nerd. I love data points. It just gets me excited, and I'm sure you didn't care to know any of that. So anyhow, let's wrap it up here, because this pretty much wraps it up. They are still gathering frequently asked questions, and they're going to update comms closer to November 2nd, but they wanted to get the date first and foremost out there to each and every one of you. And they said they will be putting together a frequently asked questions section because they would like to answer as many of these questions as been asked, but that's going to come out closer to November 2nd. So that is, I think, some interesting information. Clearly for me, the time that they're talking about transfers, the extra character slot, I think is actually a good idea, especially if you've already got 2 characters in 2 areas. You can try the free start servers without having to delete a character. I really am curious to see, ultimately, does this last? Does it give that kind of, I don't know, that kind of expectation that a lot of people seem to be putting out to it? Because the other side of the coin, I kind of see the 2 sides in the comments, is that these are just going to like pop up and they're going to be fun for a couple of days, and then people are just going to forget about them. And so, yeah, it's going to be an interesting, thought experiment. It's going to be an interesting real life experiment to see how it plays out. And I, for one, I'm hopeful. It's not for me, but that doesn't mean that everything in this game has to be about me. I'm getting all the other things that I'm excited for in Brimstone Sands' update. Now, guys, I'm actually working on another post right now going over territory control changes. So be keeping it locked here for the channel today. Lots of news rolling out from the devs. It's an exciting week, and we should be hopefully getting some news soon about their next dev update. They've been kind of teasing that they've been filming it. So keep it locked here to the channel if you guys like New World. If not, no worries. I don't know why you're here. You're awesome regardless. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video. But until then, take care.